game, then yeah, then they can start putting in some serious hardware. Otherwise, you're going to get what they give us, and that's it.
Which
Make
is not
money
going to
off
be
those
jack
cheats too.
Yeah, and if you fall down onto this, and if you try to fall down on the card, but I put an X into it, well, his Nexon's the answer to that. We don't put a gun to your head to do it. It is your own free will that buys that NX. You choose to do it, not them. They don't force you to do it. You can play on the servers that don't require NX, and you can continue playing. They give you that option. Therefore, you can't actually say shit, and that's the loophole that they are driving on. Pro with this game, and this game are in my the problems. There's nothing we can do about it. To fix all this shit that we got here, they literally need to pull the plug on combat arms for about 2 weeks or a month, and them actually deciding step by step, problem by problem, until they sort it out. Until then, we're just gonna sit here, cry, and complain about this bullshit like that we're getting.
You know what? That sucks. Be good. Like, even on my laptop, I used to be good, but I lagged because I had a laptop. As soon as I got my new computer, about like 3 months or so later, the lag problems happened in between then. And when I had my new computer, it was exactly the same as being on the laptop. It was so bullshit.
I have a fucking gaming computer and I still lag. It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I got now.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. People keep like, if you write send a ticket to Nexon saying, "Hey man, what's with this bullshit lag? Why am I game crashing?" They turn around and say, "Oh, you shouldn't use IE. Try Firefox. Or if you're using Firefox, try IE. It's not our fault. It's your end." No, dumbasses. It's you. It's Nexon. How can, for example, when they released one patch earlier this year where people clicked on modification and it sent them straight to the desktop, right? But another group of people didn't get that problem at the same time, but by clicking on the messenger, they were sent to the desktop. Explain that. How can two different people at the same freaking time, right after a patch, have two various problems? And then you hear about the third person that is having the same problem of game going straight to the desktop by clicking on the shop or my character. Now, I'm sorry. My computer, my internet browser, how is that related to the game fucking up on me? How is it? Explain that to me. I don't have computer knowledge, but I know enough that it's not the problem. My machine is big enough, strong enough to run this shit. I can run 4 combat arms at the same time.
I remember when combat arms first came out in beta in 2008. That was the funnest shit for the longest time. Because there was no lag, there was none of this interface crap, there was no GUI added, there was the basic everything, and you didn't have. It was so fun back in those days, and then they just started adding and adding and adding.
Started too late. Like, I've got a Captain 4 account and this, Captain 2 account and this, but I started too late. I wish I started it better. My friend did, and yeah, I just wish I did. But it would have been a lot of problems, and there would be, like, less ways to get EXP. I would be, like, number 1 if I had started at the start, because I got a Captain 4 and this account with all this lag. Imagine if there was no lag, and I was in America, and all this sort of shit, and it didn't lag. That would be, like, the best.
I've had discount ever since 2008, but I took, like, a friggin' 2-year break and didn't play it at all, and finally came back.
Yeah, but the game went shit hill and hit the toilet when the VIP hack came out in December 2009. After that, combat arms just went. After 2000, your mic is fucked up.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand
the only reason I like combat arms.
Hello? Hello?
After that, Combat Arms had lag. Dude, one at a time. Seriously, have some manners. After it came out, Combat Arms started having problems. Lag, crashes, more hackers. We had an infestation of hackers. I'm talking about like on a level where you couldn't begin to understand. You would walk in a room and you literally had 5 or 6 hackers in one room, OPKing one another or on the same team.
Yeah, I remember that. And then Nexon claimed they banned like 4,000 to 5,000 accounts, and but yet there were still 1 billion hackers online.
Hey, Nexon's policy is this. We have zero tolerance to hackers, but if you apologize, we'll give you another chance.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever played Knights Online, but if you ever got hacked if you ever hacked in that game, they would ban your account permanently. But if you bought a whole bunch of premium back off of them, they would unban your account.
You know what? You know Reflex, the one that got banned. He was my friend. We were like, every game that we played or whatever, we would always top score. We were like best mates on this game. And you know what? He bought NX a few times, and the rest of the stuff he gets gifted. He doesn't hack. He looks like he's a hacker. And I reckon it's because he hadn't bought NX for so long that he got banned. That's what I reckon it is. Because Nexon's just shit. The other day there was a Nexon GM. I told him I hacked in the past, like years ago. Freaking when it started. And then I was like,
What did you
no,
say?
I wanna.
No. Did you say you used to hack, right?
No, like, not actually hack.
Hey.
This game. Is that what you just said?
Not in this game, preferably. But yeah, but like, the thing is, they're like, alright, we don't know what we're gonna do with you, think we're gonna, ban you if you win this game, and, yeah, and I won the game anyway, and I'm still here. Well, and the other game, that they had 2 games, and I won both of them, and then I think he might have been a GM, like, a fake GM. Like, no, he was, what's that word? He was pretending he was GM. And he was a really high rank.
Shit, the only GMs I've ever seen in this game are low ranks.
If you're a GM, how come your writing's not yellow? That explains a lot. You're not a GM. Don't pretend.
Well, GMs in this game actually show up as GM. Like, their servers will have GM on the side of their, like, names and shit.
The good man.
Exactly.
Alright. Those are the rules. Obey them or be kicked.
Wait,
Must
what?
have a balls on
Okay.
the chin.